Hi everyone, welcome to Brain Byte Technology. So today I'm going to explain the next topic of Oracle connections. So what is Oracle connection? A connection is a communication pathway between a user process and a Oracle server. So basically when we are connecting with the server through user process, in that time that between the communication pathway of user process and Oracle server, that is called connection, and it it will be connection established between user and the Oracle server. So the types of connections, what type of connection will be present for Oracle? One is dedicated server connection and second is shared server connection. So what is dedicated server connection? That means when the user is connecting to the Oracle server, so one server process dedicatedly working for that user. So that is called one-to-one corresponding between the user process and the server process. That is called dedicated server connection. And another is shared server process connection. So what is that shared server connection? When user process, when the connection is established between the user and the Oracle server process, in that between time one one server process will working for several kind of users. So for example, when a user throwing a query like select or update query, in that time one user, only one server process will work for several kind of user process or users. Now if we are going to this architecture, connection 1 and there is connection 2, two images are there. So for image 1, if we're going to explain user 1 and client process and server process, and establish one session. That is the connection. One connection is established, and second one is user 2. When user connecting to the server process through client process, that is when session is connecting. So first one is, we for example it is called for dedicated server process, and it's a shared server process. Means there is a one mistake is there in this diagram. There is a several user process are there in the connection too. So several users are connecting through one client process and server process will work for several users. Okay, so the next topic will be, we are going to cover up sessions. What is sessions? A session is a specific connection for the user to an Oracle server. The session starts when a user is validated by the Oracle server through username and password, or we can say ID and credentials. For example, database users, many concurrent sessions are possible if the user logs from many tools, applications, or terminals at the same time. Okay, so that is called sessions. So that's all for today's sessions. So we will cover up the next session, the deeply in depth Oracle architecture portion. So stay tuned for next videos.